folks, to the Armory Digital Superspeedway just outside of downtown Seattle, Washington, and we are here under the lights for uncharted qualifying for the Western Digital 400, stop number 23 of 32 in the Season 3 of the Cabela's Cup Series. And we are here at this 2.6 mile superspeedway for the fourth superspeedway race of the season out of 5, because we go to Talladega again here in a few more weeks, and that be it for the superspeedways on the season. We've been to Daytona twice, we've been to Talladega once. This is the first and only visit to the Armory Digital Superspeedway this year, and the last time Western Digital, first and last time Western Digital will be the sponsor of the race, as T-Mobile comes up from the Scotts National Series and will make this race the T-Mobile 400 in 2022. But here in uncharted qualifying, we have the 99 of Madison Tull out on the track already. The 91 is Quentin Moore. 57 is Timothy Ruiz. The 31 is Carter Joey. The 54 is Josephine O'Neill. 50 is Jackson Harrison. 09 is Dale Lightning. 80 is Brandon Yodel. The 26 is Riley Snare. The 41 is John Andrews. The 7 is Reagan Whitlock. But now we'll see as they come around here to complete the first timed lap. This one for Madison Tull. First official timed lap. 46.463. Right to number 1 on the board. Right up there. The first one to come around. And of course, everybody else is going to come off the pit road too. We're going to see the times dip. As you got to remember, just like Talladega, the start-finish line is after pit road. So the times for the outlap will be tracked too on the scoring. But now Quentin Moore goes to the top of the board with a 46.327. Knocks Madison Tull off the top, but they are still listed as the two advancing. Now Tull knocks Moore back to second. Not like it's going to change Moore's position as far as advancing from uncharted qualifying goes. But now as more cars come around, we got 2 minutes remaining here in uncharted qualifying. 5 have gone around and done a true lap, and you can see them, they're the ones in the 46 range. So Quentin Moore will come around, he'll go to the top of the board again with a 46.111. Riley Snare trying to close in on the 99 of Madison Tull there. Tull still in second. Snare has not done a fully timed lap yet. Well, one that was up to speed anyways. But still only the top 7, now the top 8, as Jackson Harrison puts up a 45-second lap, as does John Andrews. They're tandem drafting around this track, and they have hit the afterburners here. They have turned on the afterburners here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. 45.216 for Jackson Harrison, 45.666 for John Andrews. So they shoot up to 1 and 2 on the board, as now we see the others getting 45s here. Tull and Riley Snare goes to the top of the board, 45.026. So far, nothing else changing right now. Everybody has gone and run at least 1 lap up to speed. And right now, as things look, it's Riley Snare and Jackson Harrison advancing from uncharted qualifying. We'll see at the end of this if that changes. So we might have a couple resets here, or we're going to have a couple resets here. We'll see how long the resets go for. Here's for the first one, 44 seconds. As Madison Tull runs a blistering 44.789. Number 1 on the board now. So right now it's her and Riley Snare advancing. It is still Toll and Snare advancing, but Andrews got close there with a 45.047. Puts him third overall on the board right now. Now 10 seconds remaining in the first reset. We're going to get one more, I do believe. As the clock ticks to 0, we've only had one, and we'll have another one for 29 seconds, and that'll be it. 44.988 for Riley Snare in the 26. And who's going to get in the top 2 now? Will it be anyone in this group? No, they didn't make it. But 5 seconds remaining. Is anybody else going to make it up into the top 2? No. So Madison Toll and Riley Snare are going to advance to the Western Digital 400. John Andrews, Jackson Harrison, Quentin Moore, Josephine O'Neill, Brandon Yodel, Dale Lightning, Timothy Ruiz, Carter Joey, and Reagan Whitlock will not be advancing to the main race. But that's going to do it for Uncharted qualifying. Let's go and start full field qualifying here at Armory Digital. And here we are at Armory Digital Superspeedway, once again here for full field qualifying for the Western Digital 400. Here just outside of downtown Seattle, Washington, and Madison Toll, who advanced from Uncharted qualifying, is going to be the first one out on track. Teammate Stephen Colon will follow suit, Andrew Williams as well. And we're seeing more cars coming off of the pit road now. 10 minutes here, as always, for the full field qualifying. Well, pending the 2 resets that are to come. We'll see how long they end up being. 26, Riley Snare also advancing from Uncharted qualifying as more and more cars come out onto the track here, and more cars on the track means bigger packs, which means bigger speeds, no doubt about it. Going around this 2.6 mile super speedway, and so we are going to have to watch out for the ones who catch the draft, because they are definitely going to be the fastest ones here around Armory Digital Super Speedway, running almost entirely flat out here around this track. The only exception may be this part right here between turn 1 and 2, where it straights out in between the first and second quarter right here. Watch this as Keegan Thompson and Thibodeau go through right there in between turns 1 and 2. There's a straight piece right there between the turns. That may be the only part where they need to get out of the gas, but other than that, it is absolutely full throttle around this place. But Madison Toll first on the board there with a 46.303, and we'll see as more cars come around, we'll see what the times look like. As just over 7.5 minutes remaining here, Stephen Colon goes to the top of the board, and now Andrew Williams, 45.670 for the 27. And Keegan Thompson hits the 44s already. And Nathan Smith and Charlie Davenport got in the tandem there, and they are 3rd and 4th on the board now. Great lap by those guys, but plenty of time to go to improve their lap time, to get a better one, to continue to move up in the standings. Keegan Thompson, dual number 1 winner at the Daytona Speed Weeks. He is on top of the board right now, drafting behind Jacob Thibodeau, as he did, I presume, for his last time around, as Stephen Colon goes to the top of the board again with a 44.818. What's Keegan's lap going to look like here? Oh my goodness, Thibodeau blew it out of the water. 44.317. He's going to go to the top of the board here. Keegan Thompson in second, though, with a 44.372. That was before Roy Ribbleton came around and ran a 44.368. Blistering lap for the Shell V-Power driver. As more and more drivers come around to run qualifying laps here. Just over 6 minutes remaining at Armory Digital Superspeedway. Will Parrish goes to the top of the board in the 0 with a 44.120. And I would not be surprised if they dip into the 43s. Yes, they did. Daytona winner from a few weeks ago, Ethan Lewis, to the top. Now Ribbleton again in the 81 with a 43.785. So now we've had three guys get into the 43 seconds here. We'll see if anybody else can join them. Here comes this cluster around, the 38, 34, 98, 42, and 22. Is any of them going to go up to the top? Or even close? No. I'll be darned. But only 4 have made it into the 43s. Benny Watson lagging behind there at the end of that group in 4th. But now Davenport joins them in 5th there, as he was getting pushed by Nathan Smith in the 84. And Madison Tull's going to blow up here in qualifying. Goodness gracious. That's not something we needed to see. That's not something they needed to see. As Kanan Biller, the Season 2 champion of the series, goes to the top of the board with a 43.645 for that Team Ninja Rapids McDonald's team. But Madison Tull, one of the 2 Uncharted drivers advancing from Uncharted qualifying, right now on the board, listed in the 37th position. I'm going to have a very limited amount of time to improve her lap time as soon as she comes back out onto the track after repairing the broken parts in that Target 99. Just over 4 minutes remaining here at Armory Digital Superspeedway for qualifying. It's still Kanan Biller on top of things, the only one to crack a 43.6 so far. We will see if that changes, because we're seeing some guys and gals come down onto the pit road to get adjustments. And Samet Oskin, hello, 43.605, number 1 on the board in this huge cluster of 6 cars, including himself. And he is still tucked in behind the 51 of Ethan Lewis, who won the AutoNation 400 at Daytona a few weeks ago. He's going 3 wide on the inside of Eric Monaco and Trey Smith. Rather tame here, considering it's qualifying. You'd hope that the pack racing would be tame here, but they are all just trying to find the speed necessary to get up in the standings, and Lewis trying to leech some draft off of the 83 of Samet Oskin there, and Samet trying to suck up to the back of the 51 to pick up even more speed. He is on top of things right now as Josiah Robinson makes a gutsy leapfrog there around the 14 of Darian Arnsdorf. As they head off into turn 1. Doesn't get him a better lap time, but we're not really seeing a whole lot of that here late in the session. Nor do we usually this late here in qualifying. But 2 minutes 30 seconds remaining, pending the 2 resets at the end of this session. We'll see what time is added on here. And now it's a 7-car cluster here. Monaco, Trey Smith, Lewis, Nathan Smith, Titan Nicholas, Charlie Davenport, and Samet Oskin. They're all going down the back straightaway right now. Lewis getting a humongous push from the 84 of Nathan Smith. Headed off into turn number 3, and Samet Oskin in the Mac Tools colors hanging in behind him. Just under 2 minutes remaining here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. Boy, this looks like it's going to be a good one for Ethan Lewis and Nathan Smith. We'll see what it looks like as they come around here. 44. Not even close. Well, you can definitely tell the tires are wearing here. later on in this session. But surely when they come down on the pit road, or if the ones that have come down on the pit road have enough time. Here's Keegan Thompson coming down here in that 46 car. He was the pole sitter at one point. He's now been shuffled all the way back to 25th. So he's coming in for some late session adjustments here. See if he can get the Pilot Flying J Team up into at least the top 10. Maybe even a pole. But 40 seconds remaining now. It is Sam Oskin, Ethan Lewis, Kanan Biller, Riley Snare, Charlie Davenport, Sebastian Kukulon, Roy Rebleton, Beverly Creed, Andrew Miller, and Christopher Reynolds. That is the top 10 right now here in Western Digital 400 qualifying. And I don't think that's going to change. I don't think that's going to change at all. As the clock continues to tick down, we're looking at 6 seconds now. We may have a couple of resets, but that will be it. And I do not think that things are going to change all that much. And we'll have a reset there for 40 seconds as Keegan Thompson comes back out onto the racetrack there in that 46. Oh, Daisy Johnson coming down to the 17 at Titan Nicholas there, trying to get down to the pit road late here. Not going to have enough time to run another fast lap, that is for sure. As the clock ticks down, 7 seconds left now. Boy, if Keegan wanted to do a quick lap here, he'd need... No, he's going to need a bit more time than that, I think. 25 seconds. Can he get around, though? We'll watch him here, and we'll watch the standings, see if anyone can overtake Sam and Oskin. Through 3 they go. 8 seconds, he's not going to make it. And at the end of this session, Chase Buck blowing up there on the inside in car number 4. And folks, that's going to be it here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. Sam Oskin is on the pole position again here, or for the first time this season, again in the Cabela's Cup Series. It's not the first time he's gotten a pole, but it's the first time this season, if you can believe it. As good as he's been, that's honestly a shocker. Coming in 4th place in the standings. Good for him getting that done. Daytona winner from a few weeks ago, Ethan Lewis. No surprise he's bringing the speed here to Armory Digital Superspeedway. Kanan Biller there 3rd. Riley Snare 4th. Sophia Fragniti 5th. Charlie Davenport 6th. Will Parrish in 7th. Sebastian Kukulon, the Gateway winner from last week, in 8th place there. Andrew Miller 9th. Stephen Colon rounds out the top 10. We'll scroll through the rest of your standings here. All the way to the bottom, Brad Stover in the 48 qualifies last. Stover coming in to this race 3rd in points. But the way cycling is here at Superspeedways, just like Armory Digital, that may not be a bad place to be at the end of 32 laps, or that may not be a bad place to start when comes the end of a 32-lap race. But anyway, that's going to do it here for qualifying. We will see you later on tonight for the T-Mobile 250 in the Scots National Series. And, of course, tomorrow night for the Western Digital 400 right here at Armory Digital Superspeedway. Y'all take care, stay safe, and have a good one.